Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, who was with the former president on Tuesday of last week, showing his support. Congressman, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So, Congressman, you were in the room. Only a handful of people have been allowed in this courtroom. And besides the media, it's not a lot of people. What was that like?
It was surreal. First of all, you're in a criminal courtroom with the former president. That's surreal enough. That's never happened in American history. And then you actually hear the evidence brought by the prosecution. You quickly realize there's no case here. There's really no evidence here. And the prosecution's, Alvin Bragg's, his entire case relies on the words of Michael Cohen. This thing is so ridiculous. But then you look at the judge, and the judge, has donated to Joe Biden, something that the vast majority of judges do not make political contributions. This judge he has contributed to Joe Biden. His daughter works for the Democrats, raising money, and they're using the trial as a basis to raise money for Democrats across the country.
Yeah.
This is a terrible case, number one, but it's also a terrible misuse of the justice system. The judge should throw this case out. There simply is no case.
Do you have a feel for where the jury is on this whole thing based on seeing it all play out firsthand?
I don't really know per se, but I will tell you there's probably one, maybe two jurors on there that when Michael Cohen was getting cross-examined and his lies were beginning to be unraveled, you had a couple jurors make faces, like their body language looked a little interesting. Like they were questioning, why are we even here? And so, my hope is that you have one or two jurors who does the right thing, who realizes that there's no crime here. This is all election interference. This is a political hit job brought to us by Joe Biden, Alvin Bragg, and this crazy judge, Judge Merchan in New York.
Yeah. Your name, Congressman, again, we've talked about this, but you're at the top of the list to run with the former president. There's also a report that Trump would apparently support you if you decided to run for governor in Florida in 2026 when DeSantis is termed out. If you had a choice right now, which job would you want more?
Look, the honest truth is I don't really have a choice, man. I'm just here doing my job as a member of Congress. I was in New Hampshire on Friday, Wisconsin on Saturday, doing everything we can to make sure Donald Trump gets back in the White House. When it comes to the vice presidency, his campaign and his team, obviously he's going to make a decision. And whatever that decision is, you live with that and you move on. Going forward into the future, you can't predict politics, especially Florida politics. If you follow Florida politics, you can't predict it. You just do your job. And then if something comes up, hopefully the voters are with.
No, you got that right. Congressman, good to have you on this morning. Look forward to having you back soon. Thank you, Congressman Byron Donalds.